Hello, my friends! Ending here for another episode of the epic story. When we last left off, we were getting ready to go and talk to this lawmaker here, the Warden of the Laws. And let's talk.
What is this?
It is a report concerning the land holdings of the folk who had to abandon their homes on the Pelennor. I see. I suppose Parthadan is doing his duty to take care of the town lands by preparing this report. But I think he is dreaming if he thinks the city will repay the owners of these farms for any damage the orcs inflict upon them. Thou here snorts mirthlessly. He may be dreaming if he thinks there will be anyone left to repay them, Staftang. The word out of Osgiliath is not good, and the army arrayed against us sounds vast. Well, I promise nothing, but bring this report back to Arador for filing. If we do survive the siege that must be coming, we may need paper to burn, and Parthadan's report may be good for that, at least. Oh, man. Talk about controversy here in Minas Tirith. Alright, they definitely don't get along.
Thank you very much. Those resolutions will help safeguard the city.
I will take this report from you and make sure it is put into the proper place, but I share Thalhir's belief that we should first serve the battle before thinking about the aftermath. I am sure I will see you again, friend. Take care of yourself, then. Alright, we completed this quest and can now talk to Mithrandir, so let's go do that.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
The Prince of Dol Amroth was looking for someone to undertake a mission of some danger, and I suggested that you would make the ideal candidate. Hurry down to the first circle and learn if Imrahil has already sent someone else. Alright, we shall go do that, I guess, Gandalf. You know, we can really only go down one way. Here we go. Oh, that's awesome. And we made it a long way down, yes. Alright, Imrahil, let's talk.
Mithrandir said you would be happy to undertake this errand.
I am pleased to see he was right. Alright.
Go to the north gate of the Ramas, and learn why Ingeld has not come back.
When Mithrandir came to the city, he told me that he passed through the north gate in the Ramas Ekor, and spoke with its captain. He found Ingeld supervising the repair of the wall, and advised him that it came too late. The swords would be more use than trowels in this late hour. Ingeld has not yet returned to the city, but I need to know the situation north of the Ramas. Go to the north gate of Ramas Ekor, and learn why Ingeld has not yet come back. I applaud him for bracing the wall and the gate in it, but he will be of more use to Gondor alive in Minas Tirith than dead at the north gate. Alright, guess we will go and get him.
I cannot return to the city just yet. I have disturbing news.
We are still working to repair the wall. I cannot return to the city just yet. I have disturbing news, and it enforces my desire not to leave my post until the last possible moment. There is a second army, Staftang. I think this second Mordor host crossed the river at Caer Andros, though I cannot be certain. None of my scouts have made it near enough to the island to see whose hands it lies. I await word from my man in Crithost, Barathant, but he has not returned yet. I do not know if he still lives. I do know that orcs, wargs, and stranger groups of Easterlings have overrun the plain of Talathanor. It is this last that gives me the most concern. They are called Sokolar, and little is known of them. If you can defeat these foes in Talathanor, we may learn how best to face them. And I ask that you then look for Barathant in the town of Crithost. Once he returns, all of us can then return to Minas Tirith. Okay, so we have to kill 8 of these guys and make our way to Minas Tirith.
I am alive, and I still possess the fighting spirit.
I will not retreat to Minas Tirith until the very last moment, and you will not be able to convince me. It is futile. Much of my family evacuated Minas Tirith and went into the Vale of Tumladen among the last few wagons, but my brothers remain in the White City. I can still slay wargs and their riders in Talathanor, and every foe I dispatch means one fewer to menace my brothers. Aid me in this. You are an adventurer and can do a great deal of good in the lands beyond the Ramus. Once you have faced these threats, I will give you my word that we can return to the North Gate. Alright, so now we need to kill 4 more people here, and then we'll be able to go back.
You've done well, my friend.
I too have slain many of our enemies, even though it doesn't look like I've moved. But it seems that 2 more cross the river from Caer Andros, for each one that I defeat. This does not seem to be a battle we can win.
Before I can return, we have to recall the scouts I sent forth from Krithos.
We are nearing the end now. The Mordor host that pours into Talathanor shows no sign of slowing. I am almost ready to return to Minas Tirith. But first we need to recall 2 of the scouts I sent forth from Krithos. Go to the northwest and northeast and tell Currengrill and Brunion that it is time for them to return to the North Gate. They have done well, but for now they must think of their safety. Find them quickly, Stafteng. They are sure to be in danger as the situation north of the Ramus worsens. Defeat any enemies you come across as well. We may be readying for our retreat, but that is no reason not to strike at our enemies while we do. Alright, and apparently that means we need to kill 8 more enemies, so we'll do that. Hurry up and retreat, buddy. You need not tell me twice. Varian gladly agrees with you and runs off. Well, I'd hope so. I will return at once. She agrees that it is time to return, and runs off.
Now lead the way to the gate in Ramus. I will be right behind you.
You found them both. I'm glad to hear it. Now, Stafteng, lead the way to the North Gate in the Ramus Ekor. I will be right behind you. Alright, we will make our way back to Minas Tirith, but that is not till next episode. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of The Epic Story.